Who wants a change? Everybody raise their hands. Then another question pop up. Who wants to be changed? All hands down. Welcome to the moment of truth. Please stay tuned as we listen to Dr. Adesina, and I'll be right back.
Let me now turn to the theme that I've been asked to speak about today. And that is for the world to respect Africa. Now, the first thing that I want to underline is that respect is never a given. It cannot be purchased. It must be earned. And it is earned based not on rhetoric or request, but based on action. Concrete action. Consistent action over time. Saudi Arabia has oil, as does Nigeria. Kuwait has oil, as does Nigeria. Qatar has abundant gas, as does Nigeria and other countries. Yet Nigeria is the country with the largest share of its population living below extreme poverty line in 2023 in Africa. That is not a gold medal that we should be proud about. Clearly, there is something fundamentally wrong in our management, or rather mismanagement of our natural resources. It is also clear that if we continue to mismanage these natural resources, we will remain stuck. I have urged African governments to stop securing loans backed by their natural resources. And that's because those natural resource-backed loans are not transparent. They're expensive. They make debt resolution very, very difficult. If that trend continues, it will be a disaster for Africa. If we manage our natural resources well, Africa has no reason to be poor. We have $6.2 trillion of natural resources. So how in the world are we poor? We simply need to pull up our socks, stamp our corruption, and manage our natural resources in the interest of our countries and in the interest of our people. And let me say, the resources of a country does not belong in the pockets of powerful and rich individuals. It belongs for the state to be used for the benefit of the people of that country. There must be accountability on our natural resources. I wonder sometimes when people go around and say, well, I've actually helped, we put a borehole in a state, or put a borehole and it's on national television. The very fact that you're actually installing boreholes is an indication of government failure. Because in 21st century, every single house must be having pipe-borne water. So there's nothing to be really delightful about in trying to do that. And we should get away from this feeling of leaders feeling that they are doing public good. No. Leaders must be held accountable for the resources of the people.
Yeah, he just heard Dr. Adesina for 3 minutes. And, yesterday when I dropped a video about 50 billion naira fraud that was exposed by Sahara reporters and other medium outlets, all air broke loose. Some people were defending it. So how are we going to make Nigeria better when we all protect our thieves? So tell me, how are we going to make it better? If you talk about pastors, they will come against you and start defending them. If you talk about the elites, they will come against you, they will start to be defending them. So how are we going to make it better? We have to take responsibility. These men have to give accountability. We cannot continue like this. There's a lady that lives in America saw this, said, no, this is not on. If you try this in America, you will know where you will be. It's a conflict of interest. It is a fraud. It is a money laundering. But we cannot talk about it. And these are the things that is dragging Nigeria down. Is it the only person? No. But because he's no longer here, so he cannot press the button to silence everyone that is talking now. There are thousands of Wigwe still roaming up and down. Even the Senate president is one of them. The former Senate presidents, they are all into all these things. The bankers, they've make Nigeria dry. Nigerians are suffering and they are living large. And they say we shouldn't talk about it. Don't talk about the dead. But what about the living? Don't talk about them. Don't touch the anointed. All this crap they are saying. Africans have a long way to go until we stand up to corruption and we say no. We close our eyes. It does not matter who is involved. No. Otherwise, Nigeria will continue to be running up and down all over the place. All over the place when there's no need. There's no need for them to be running up and down. We have enough in Africa. The Ghanaian pastor, Seer, that said, if Nigeria gets it right, the whole world will be okay. He's not lying. He is not lying. He's telling the truth. I've said these numbers and numbers again. People will come here and insult. They will attack spiritually. They will attack physically. They will do all sorts of things. Those are the people you are trying to rescue from destruction. But they don't want to rescue themselves. They love their slave masters. So, what can we do? Dr. Adesina have spoken. And this is not the first time. All of them were in that room. They were clapping. Will they make any change? Let's see, because we will continue talking. We will not stop talking. What is going on in the banking system, civil servants, sectors, everywhere, churches, everywhere. People that are destroying Nigerians are the people that are loved by Nigerians. So I saw this. I said, hey, let me bring it to your attention. Let's judge this matter together. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now. My own is to know God for yourself. Know God for yourself, oh. Know where you are going, oh. So you'll be exempt from all this destruction that is looming. Bye for now.